I just had my scan, and I had a scan a few weeks ago, and then I had a bit of treatment. And one thing that I found in the scan that I had a few weeks ago was that I have a pigmentation issue from sun damage, and I didn't get that fixed because I actually got my face a little bit tightened. But that pigmentation issue is something that can only be fixed one of two ways, either with injections or with lasers. And I don't really have time to do the lasers because the lasers, they kind of leave your skin a little bit red for a couple of days, and I have so many meetings. So I'm gonna have injections placed. They don't go super deep into your skin, they're kind of light, but we're gonna see the results and we're gonna see the progression. These kind of injections decrease your pigmentation over time. If you do it one time, you'll get a few percentage points of help, but if you do it repeatedly, you'll see a big difference. So we're gonna test it out now. And I did the scan, I saw where my problems were. It takes photos at different levels, different kinds of lights, the UV light as well, and points you in the right direction where you need to go. I needed to undergo injections in this area. The amount of injections you get depends on your case. It could be 7, it could be 14. They're not deep, they're just at the skin level, and the injection itself doesn't hurt. But what hurts is the actual material being used. The ingredient, once it comes in, you literally feel your pigmentation evaporating. This is the result immediately after the procedure and after the rejuvenation laser light therapy and the mask and the rest of the treatment. They gave me something, it smells like food, but it's not food. In case that you get some kind of bruising underneath your skin and then it comes out to the top, which is possible if you get an injection. Some people bruise, especially if you've moved during the treatment. You can place this on and this will increase the recovery rate, so you won't have that for too long. They told me I need several sessions in order to see the full effect. Annie just had the scan. We haven't seen the results of the scan. The doctor is going to show her in a little bit. What did you think about it?
I saw the preview and turns out I'm not photogenic when you take a picture right there.
An interesting thing, because Annie has very deep cavities here under her eyes, and so dark circles tend to be natural for her. It's something that's genetic. We filled it with filler. This is the limit of what filler can do. So although the dark circles have improved, she has a discoloration right here. So looking at it from this way, I hope you can see it on camera. You'll definitely see it in the photos. There's a big discoloration between what's on her lower eyelid and what's on her cheek. So what this treatment is supposed to do, it's supposed to return this pigmentation to the original color, which is more in line matching with what's on the cheek. You excited?
So excited to look awake for once. First thing they did with me is take off all my makeup. They take photos of your pigmentation. You could really tell by numbers how bad my pigmentation was, and I think on the scale red means bad, and mine was so bad that it went into the black. My pigmentation is off the scale basically, so I was really excited to start my first session of injections. I feel like dissolving away the pigmentation.
And that's the part that is not pleasant, but it only lasts a split second, each injection, and then you're good. So beauty is pain sometimes.
Yeah. So with the under eye one, you literally see the product underneath your skin, and it takes an hour, maybe 2, to actually be dissolved or go into your skin. So for a while you look like you've had an allergic reaction. My under eye after the first session already looked a lot lighter. Literally within an hour I was back in the office and I looked completely normal.
My injections were different from her injections because she had specific under eye injections. But everyone reacts differently. For example, when I did my injections, I didn't swell. So I don't tend to swell around my cheek areas. Annie's case was a little bit different.
So for one session, I tried out the pigmentation injections as well as the under eyes. And I was having flashbacks to my wisdom tooth extraction. But again, only an hour and then I was fine. After 3 sessions, we came back, and one thing I really like is they took pictures of us again, because I feel like we always look into the mirror, so when there's subtle changes happening, you don't really see it.
Yeah.
So it's easy to think, oh, it literally did nothing. So they did a side by side, and again, you could tell by the numbers and the percentages how much your pigmentation went down.
When I did my scan, I was shocked. You can see it in the images here. The amount of pigmentation reduction was huge, and I think it was just the third session, right?
Yeah. My pigmentation is really, really, really bad. So of course, it's gonna take more sessions for me to get like a more drastic result. But obviously everyone is different. I think my case is very severe. Unfortunately, 3 is not gonna get rid of my issues, but the doctor recommended 6 more sessions for me to see how my body would react to those 6 sessions, and then they would have a look again.
You can also do laser treatments for pigmentation. They improve it by 10 to 15% in one shot. If you're just here for a day, a laser treatment is a better option. What's an even better option than that is doing that plus these injections. But a laser treatment for some cases can't get certain areas, for example, like Annie's under eye area.
So one thing I really liked when they were done with injecting my under eyes is they went in with, I don't know what it is, I had my eyes closed, but it feels like a toothbrush. And they put their own ampule on my eyes and like brushed it in. And they actually sell that ampule, and they gave me like a bottle, and I use it religiously twice a day. And I really enjoy it. It doesn't break me out, my skin is very sensitive.
We had a house party, invited a whole bunch of our friends. We had wine, pizza, and beauty products. We don't sell these beauty products, but we had them. The clinic gave it to us, and we're like, well, let's have a party and just spread it out with our friends.
You guys went off into the kitchen, started trying out the product, like a whole beauty routine.
Like what kind of boy routine we have, and we were all comparing different routines. And so in the kitchen we just started to try on the packs and stuff, and Steve actually has the best way of putting it. He's got the fingers for it. But I just kind of spread it on. Yeah, I know I'm not supposed to, but I just kind of push it in there.
I used to watch most of these people, if not all of them, on YouTube. So for me, it was really surreal meeting them in real life after having watched them for so long.
We've been here for so long, and you run into each other, you work together, you see each other. Seoul is a gigantic place, but people know each other. It's like a huge, small place. So if you come here and want to meet people, you can actually like just randomly walk down the street and meet a K-pop star from time to time. The land space is not big, it's a little tight.
So if you have any questions for me or Tony about any of the treatments, or just some general questions, put them down below in the comments and we will answer them.
Seoul is the capital of plastic surgery, skin, dental, vision correction, and other medical treatments. Seoul Guide Medical is here to find you the best doctors, the best procedures, and take care of you from start to finish. Contact us at consult@seoulguidemedical.com. for a free consultation with our specialists. Let us take care of everything and create a customized treatment plan that is right for you. We help you with airport pickup, accommodations, in-clinic translations, aftercare, and hold your hand every step of the way. Visit our website at seoulguidemedical.com for more information. Seoul Guide Medical. Happy patients, always.